What is the 5-minute rule? It is a simple yet powerful technique that can help you overcome procrastination, get things done, and achieve your goals. The 5-minute rule is based on the idea that any task, no matter how big or daunting, can be started in just 5 minutes. And once you start, you are more likely to continue and finish the task because of the psychological principle of commitment and consistency. How does the 5-minute rule work? It is very easy to implement. All you have to do is follow these 3 steps. 1. Pick a task. Choose a task that you have been putting off or that you want to accomplish. It can be anything from doing your homework, to writing a report, to cleaning your room, to working out, to calling a friend. Whatever it is, make sure it is specific, measurable, and achievable. 2. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Use your phone, your watch, or any device that can track time. Set it for 5 minutes and start the timer. Don't worry about the quality, the outcome, or the deadline of the task. Just focus on starting it and doing it for 5 minutes. 3. Do the task for 5 minutes. During these 5 minutes, give your full attention and effort to the task. Don't get distracted. Don't check your phone. Don't switch to another task. Just do the task for 5 minutes and nothing else. If you feel like quitting, remind yourself that it is only 5 minutes and that you can do anything for 5 minutes. That's it. That's the 5-minute rule. By following these steps, you will be able to start any task and overcome the initial resistance and inertia that often prevent you from taking action. You will also be able to build momentum and create a positive feedback loop that will motivate you to keep going and finish the task. You will also be able to break down large and complex tasks into smaller and manageable chunks and make progress every day. Why does the 5-minute rule work? There are several reasons why this technique is effective and beneficial. Here are some of them. It reduces the perceived difficulty of the task. One of the main reasons why we procrastinate is because we think that the task is too hard, too boring, or too overwhelming. We feel intimidated, anxious, or bored by the task, and we avoid it. But by committing to only 5 minutes, we lower the barrier of entry, and we make the task seem more doable and less daunting. We also reduce the pressure and the expectation that we have to do the task perfectly or that we have to finish it in one sitting. We just have to start it and do it for 5 minutes. It activates the Zeigarnik effect. The Zeigarnik effect is a psychological phenomenon that states that we tend to remember and complete unfinished tasks better than finished ones. This is because unfinished tasks create a mental tension that keeps them in our mind and motivates us to resolve them. When we start a task, even for 5 minutes, we create a sense of incompleteness, and we trigger the Zeigarnik effect. This makes us more likely to resume and finish the task, because we want to relieve the mental tension and achieve closure. It leverages the power of habit. A habit is a behavior that we do automatically and repeatedly, without much conscious thought or effort. Habits are formed by a 3-step process: cue, routine, and reward. A cue is a trigger that initiates the behavior, a routine is the behavior itself, and a reward is the benefit that we get from the behavior. The 5-minute rule helps us form productive habits by creating a simple and consistent cue, the timer, an easy and achievable routine, the task, and a satisfying and reinforcing reward, the progress and the completion. By doing this, we train our brain to associate the task with a positive outcome, and we make it easier and more enjoyable to do the task in the future. These are some of the reasons why the 5-minute rule works and how it can help you master productivity. By using this technique, you will be able to overcome procrastination, get things done, and achieve your goals. Here are some tips and suggestions on how to use the 5-minute rule effectively. Use it as a starting point, not as a limit. The 5-minute rule is not meant to restrict you to only 5 minutes of work. It is meant to help you start the work and then continue as long as you want or need. If you feel like doing more than 5 minutes, go ahead and do it. If you feel like stopping after 5 minutes, that's fine too. The point is to start and then decide what to do next. Use it as a tool, not as a rule. The 5-minute rule is not a rigid or fixed formula that you have to follow exactly. It is a flexible and adaptable tool that you can adjust to your needs and preferences. You can modify the time, the task, or the frequency of the technique depending on your situation and goals. For example, you can use 10 minutes instead of 5, or you can use it for multiple tasks in a day, or you can use it only for certain types of tasks. The key is to find what works best for you and to use it consistently. Use it as a habit, not as a hack. The 5-minute rule is not a quick fix or a magic bullet that will solve all your problems. It is a habit that you have to practice and maintain over time. It is a long-term solution that will help you improve your productivity and performance gradually and sustainably. Don't expect immediate or dramatic results from using this technique. Instead, focus on the process and enjoy the journey. Thank you for watching this video, and if you found it valuable, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more empowering content. This is Aimed Intentions. See you next time.